1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Hey. You crave knowledge in the morning, so we give you the most. Reporters right around the corner may appear at your door. Hey, locked down cause we still in the show. We got the sports for the brothers that be ready to go. Your home course we're running, bet you didn't even know. Pass on the torch from the others, now we roll the flow. Talk about school, about your friends, anything you should know. Hey, we let them know.
UPC.
We let them know.
UPC.
We let them know.
UPC.
We let them know.
Hey, UPC.
We let them know.
Hey.
Happy Monday, Countryside. My name is Sage Mills, and this is UPC. After 2 straight road games, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers enjoyed a return to their home field in Week 10, or well, at least they enjoyed 80% of that home field. As usual, Tampa Bay's high-powered offense moved the ball with little trouble in Sunday's game against Washington Redskins until it hit the red zone. Despite racking up 501 total yards of offense, the Buccaneers could only turn them into 3 points thanks to persistent troubles inside the 20. The result was a 16-3 loss to the Redskins that dropped the Buccaneers to 3-6 on the season. Tampa Bay has lost 6 of 7 games since an encouraging 2-0 start to the season. Tampa Bay also did not force a turnover for the 3rd game in a row and the 5th time in the last 6 outings. The Buccaneers recovered a fumble on a punt return in their Week 7 win over Cleveland, but have gone 27 straight quarters without a takeaway on defense.
Wells Fargo has asked a court to block a shareholder lawsuit that seeks to punish the company for lying when it promised to promptly and completely disclose any new scandals. Wells Fargo claims that the promise was obvious puffery, an illegal concept the FTC has allowed to develop in which companies can be excused from making false claims if it should be obvious when they are lying, as when a company promises that they should make the best tasting juice in America. The lawsuit stems from Wells Fargo's crooked car loan program that used deceptive tactics to defraud 800,000 customers, ultimately stealing 25,000 of their cars through fraudulent repossessions. The shareholders argue that when Wells Fargo CEO Tim Sloan misled investors in 2016 when he said he was not aware of lurking sales scandals, this was 4 years after the company's internal investigations revealed that car ripoffs and a year before they were made public. The company argued that Sloan was making generic statements on which no reasonable investor could rely, and thus the shareholders should not be able to sue for the losses they suffered when the scandal became public. In other words, as the LA Times' Michael Hiltzitz puts it, we cannot be sued because no one believed us anyway.
The Countryside chapter of the Florida Future Educators of America wants your old books. The Future Educators are conducting a book drive for needy families. Donate new or gently used books for the entire family. Donations will be collected during your first period class, and the drive runs until November 14th. The first period class that collects the most books wins breakfast. Prom committee will be having its first meeting Wednesday, November 14th after school in room I-4. Prom theme will be discussed as well as other prom-related topics. The American Sign Language Club will be having its first meeting on Wednesday, November 14th after school in the D Wing. We will be teaching basics, so there is no experience necessary. Hope to see you there.
National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week is held each year the week before Thanksgiving. In order to support an awareness initiative within Pinellas County Schools, our guidance department will host a table in front of the guidance offices this week to the 16th during first and second lunch. We provide students with a voluntary survey and an opportunity to sign the Resilient but Not Silent pledge and receive a wristband stating Resilient but Not Silent in order to bring awareness to the issues of hunger and homelessness. Countryside swim team traveled to Stewart for the state meet. Boys tied for 17th in the state and the girls finished 19th. Joey Burns is ranked 8th in the 50 free and 7th in 100 free. Congratulations to the swim team for a job well done.
Today is Veterans Day, and we have many teachers that are veterans. Here's a quick video.
Veterans Day to me means the day to celebrate, our veterans, thanking them, appreciate everything that they've done for our country, fighting for it.
In the Navy, I was a Russian linguist and a Spanish linguist in the cryptology field. So, and now my son's in the Navy. I've got 3 nephews in the Navy, so I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of people that may not know exactly what they want to do.
It's just a way of trying to remember wars are normally not a good thing, right? It's not a celebration, it's a remembrance, right? What's the tragedy of war? You lose a lot of youth.
Veterans Day to me is a day to remember everybody who's given some of themselves to represent the country.
Denuvo bills itself as the best breed in games DRM, the most uncrackable, tamper-proof wrapper for game companies. But its reputation tells a different story. The company's products are infamous for falling quickly to DRM crackers and for interfering with gameplay until you crack the DRM off the products you buy. The company's reputation for unjustifiable bragging is well deserved. The latest iteration of Denuvo DRM is version 5.3, slated to launch with Hitman 2 on November 13th, but Hitman 2 leaked onto the internet yesterday, 2 days prior to its launch. But Denuvo 5.3 was cracked within hours, 2 days before the official release.
That's all we have for you today on UPC.
Thanks for watching and have a great day, Countryside.